And why is ionizing radiation, why is that such a great potential tool for UAP? The reason is because it's going to help you eliminate mundane things. You know, have you ever heard of a radioactive seagull or balloon?
Right.
I mean, come on, or airplane. And so basically it'll help eliminate more of the mundane and prosaic things, assuming you do it right. Because remember, there's background radiation all around us. So the one thing we want to avoid, and I hope this comes through in our paper, we don't want to be like that ghost hunter guy who's like, oh my God, look, we got a reading. You know what I mean? Who don't understand what control data is, what statistical significance are. We don't want to be those guys, right? But with radiation detection in particular, there's a better answer to the question. There's a second half, which is there are historical cases of people claiming to get radiation burns from UFOs. Like, I mean, people might laugh when they listen to this episode of your podcast, but here's the thing. John Burroughs, a U.S. veteran, was actually granted disability insurance for being biologically harmed by a UFO. I mean, your viewers can look this up. Like, this really happened. Senator McCain, the late Senator John McCain, you know, God rest his soul, he helped this guy out, this U.S. veteran, because the government was like, oh, your medical records are classified. It's like, they're my medical records. So they wouldn't even give us medical records. So like that's why, you know, people should stop laughing about UFOs, because we have physical evidence, not just photos, videos. People have been harmed. That doesn't mean, again, that doesn't prove it's aliens. Radiation occurs naturally, right? There are beaches in South America that are radioactive, right? From uranium, thorium, so like the radiation occurs naturally. So I'm not claiming that radiation automatically means it's an alien spaceship and it's the engine exhaust. But I'm just saying that there have been documented historical cases. Rendlesham Forest, that's the John Burroughs case, he was in there. The Cash Landrum case from Texas, which was either, I always get the year wrong, it was either 1979 or 1980. It was right on the border with the 80s. We mentioned all this in the paper, by the way, which is insane if you think about it. This is an academic paper that's citing UFO stories from, like, you know, unsolved mysteries. But we did it. When we got away with it, it's in our bibliography. And it was the right thing to do, because the problem is that the stigma prevented us from publishing historically on this topic. And so a lot of the references will be what's called gray literature, right? They're not other scientific papers. We're citing like TV shows and movies and books, which sucks, but we're forced to do that. Because the stigma meant that nobody could actually publish a scientific study on Rendlesham, on Cash Landrum. So there's documented physical evidence of that. So that's why radiation detection is a great tool to bring to the toolbox, so that we're not just looking at blurry photos and videos again, but we're going beyond that.